Johnson unveiling his plan to deal with the migrant crisis in Chicago as some neighborhoods push back. WGN's Julian Cruz has more from the city's Fulton Market District.
No details yet from the mayor's office on timing or precisely how many asylum seekers could be moving into a 5-story building on North Ogden Avenue. An association of residents and business leaders in Fulton Market, however, say that housing people there is illegal due to zoning restrictions. Mayor Brandon Johnson, according to the Chicago Sun-Times, thinking out of the box when it comes to nearly 1,600 asylum seekers, possibly to be moved out of police stations to massive tents, with winterized tent cities built across the city, according to the plan, providing meals, educational and recreational programming in a centralized location, one of just many possible options being considered.
From what I understand, it's supposed to be families, not singles. It's close to schools, it's close to parks, it's close to after school.
Alderman Walter Burnett describing the plan for 344 North Ogden, this 5-story, 50,000 square foot building in West Fulton Market. The city of Chicago and the mayor's office looking to lease this building, where existing tenants were told to vacate their units in the weeks ahead, according to those familiar with the potential agreement. As City of Chicago agencies and Mayor Brandon Johnson struggle to deal with overcrowded police districts where tensions remain high after altercations this week between police and migrants, leading to 4 arrests at the 12th District. In a written statement, City of Chicago spokespeople say, quote, "All sites that have been identified as temporary shelters are ideal due to the large capacity they can serve. The facility is in good condition and available for activation within a short time frame. It is crucial to provide a safe, secure, temporary shelter for asylum seekers to receive necessary services while resettling in Chicago with dignity." But not everybody's pleased with the West Fulton Market plan. Roger Romanelli with the Fulton Market Association says the zoning laws are clear.
No residents can live in this building under today's current city zoning. Now, if the alderman and the mayor want to have a discussion with our community, the new mayor, and actually listen to what the community wants, which was eliminate this restrictive zoning for the entire community, then that's something I know that our association would be willing to listen to.
We have no intention to leave.
Businessman Tom DeBoer said he had little to no warning. His Chicago Card Club, which features free-to-play poker and other card games, setting up their business at 344 North Ogden Avenue, and he was stunned, he says, when his landlord told him he must leave.
We only signed the lease a few months ago, and we only finished the build-out maybe a month and a half ago. And as you can see, we spent a lot of money doing that.
Romanelli and others say when it comes to the West Fulton Market proposal, more transparency and public input is needed. On the west side, Julian Cruz, WGN News.
And Chicago police have arrested several asylum seekers who had set up a temporary outdoor barbershop in the Loop. Book Club Chicago reports the 7 men had been taken into custody at Pritzker Park August 21st. Police cited them for operating an unlicensed business and offering services without a permit. We first reported on the migrants last month, telling WGN that cutting hair is a way for them to pass the time and make money while they wait for work permits.